time. I am Lyndon Britt, and we won with tips with two. And just a minute ago, we were saying we were having a few complications. Apparently, I just came on and tried to figure out if everything was all good, and realized you probably couldn't hear me just a minute ago. So we're going to start this thing over one more time. So today we're going to be talking about the difference between effect versus affect. All right, give me 1 second. I'm typing something in the comments for you. And I am about to start right on up. Sorry about the delay. Had to start all over. The same thing happened yesterday as happening today. I don't know. Facebook algorithms now are just kind of real funky. Very, very funky. And it's causing myself and a lot of people not to have their videos uploaded and stuff like that. So we're gonna hop right into this thing. Appreciate you hopping on. So if you hopping on right now, this is actually the second recording of this thing. So I'm about to jump right into it, and I appreciate you hopping on the live. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between effect versus affect. Okay, and when you think about effect versus affect, this is one of those type of words where a lot of people, when you're in school, you start thinking about effect versus affect. When you're writing the title or writing something, you can't figure out which word to use. A lot of people say effect, affect, which one should I put in there? Is it the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. Okay, it is not the same thing. If you happen to be writing, it is two very different things. Okay, effect is the outcome of what you're trying to accomplish or what you're trying to get. It's the outcome of it. All right. The effect is the outcome. Think about this. If you're working out, what is the effect that you want? You either want to lose weight, you want to get more defined, you want to get more muscle. If you're trying to tone more, whatever it may be, you want the effect of it. If you're eating better, okay, can you hear me now? Am I loud and clear? What's going on, Mr. Albert? Great to see you. Great to see you. I appreciate y'all hopping on. If you're hopping on this thing and you can hear me loud and clear, I just want to be sure, throw me a few thumbs up. I just had to stop and restart this thing. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Just give me a few thumbs up if you can hear me loud and clear. I'm already getting notifications. Let's see. Yep, we can hear you. Okay, appreciate you. All right, so what I'm about to give you, hope is it's going to be some great value for you. So I love interacting with people live. If you can, there's a button at the bottom left-hand side of your screen that says share. If you don't mind, hit share on this thing right now, if you don't mind, and we can get some more folks in here because this is the message. There's going to be a couple of more folks that are going to need to hear. All right, so today, once again, we're talking about the effect. The effect that I was talking, those are the things that you want from something. That's the effect, the outcome of what you want. If you're a trainer, your objective is to be able to help the clients that you have get more results. Why? Because you're probably end up going to keep training them because they're glad they got the results that they are. If you're a business owner, the outcome of what you want, you're putting in all the work. Why? Because you want the money. And that's what a lot of people in the industry, whether it's brick and mortar or online marketing, that's what they're aiming for. They're aiming for the effects of things. I want the money. I want the cars. I want the fame. I want the glory. I want the attention. Whatever it is, they're working towards the effects of having those done. And a lot of people focus solely on what they're going to get. That is one of the biggest mistakes you can make in your marketing when you focus on the effect of things. A lot of people think, well, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong. And excuse me, notification. There's absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever with having those things. But when it's your main focus is when you begin to see a downfall in your business if you don't even see an uprise in it. Why? Because you're focusing on the wrong thing. A lot of people have the industry, they come into it and they have the idea of I'm going to come in and I'm going to make $1,000 within 30, 60, 90 days. Within that matter of time, I'm going to make that money because somebody said I was going to make it. They're focusing on the effects of whatever it is, but they're not thinking about the work that it takes to go. I'm not going to go into that because that's a whole nother blog that I actually thought about this morning. I'm not blog, a whole nother video I thought about this morning. I may end up doing that one tomorrow, but they focus solely on the effect. All right. So if you agree on that, give me a few thumbs up, a few hearts. I just want to be sure we're on one page. I really want you to understand that. Okay. People focus on the effects of things, which is not really things. Okay. Now, I always say effect versus affect. This is going to be the biggest difference in your business. The affect. Because this is where you make a difference in people's lives. It's how you make people feel. It's the things that you put into them. It makes a huge difference in a person's day. If it was a complete stranger or if it was somebody you've known for years, if you reach out and say, happy birthday. If you reach out and say, how you doing? I hadn't spoken in a while. If you reach out and say, I heard the bad news, or I heard the great news, congratulations, or I'm sorry for, whatever it is. When you reach out, it's the affect. It's the effect that you have on people. Affect is how you make people feel. That is where your business grows. If you tell me the difference it makes, I'll give you another example. Say, for instance, you walked in a store. And when you walked in the store, I don't care what store it happened to be, or even a restaurant, and you got impeccable service. Somebody gave you great service. They said hello with a smile. They greeted you. They sat you, or they shook your hand. They welcomed you. They gave you everything you wanted. By the time you left that store, how did it make you feel? That's the affect of things. It's how you make people feel that makes a difference. Now, when you come in, and I compare this to network marketing because it's an industry that I'm in. It could be brick and mortar. I just gave you an example of walking in the store. That would be brick and mortar. Network marketing, when you come in, when a lot of people have the industry, they'll tell somebody that you don't have to do any work. All you have to do is copy and paste your links. You don't have to do any work. I'm going to bring everything to you, or our system does everything for you, or our company provides all the training for you. All you have to do is. No, it's a lot more than that. You're thinking about, when you tell people that, you're thinking about the effects of that, because you're thinking, oh, they're going to sign up and I'm going to make money. That's when you're thinking about the effect. When you genuinely sit that person down and you say, look, this is going to be some work. It's not going to be easy. I want you to know that right now. You really got to understand that it takes, what's going on, Michelle? Great to see you. But you got to tell them, you really have to understand that this is not an overnight process. A lot of times you hear in the industry that you're going to come in, you're going to make a certain amount of money within a certain amount of days. That may be true for one person, but that may not be the answer for you. I really want you to understand that it's going to take you a while to build your business. Why? Because it takes a while to build a brand. Nobody's going to know who you are on day one, but somebody may know who you are on day 1001. You never know, but you have to last those amount of days, and that depends on the work that you put into it. When you tell somebody and you're genuine with them about what the amount of work it may take, it makes an affect. It really affects a person, because they realize that you're genuine and you're true and you really want to help them. You're not just lying to them to get $1. That makes a huge difference. When you learn to affect people, the effects of your income will increase. Okay, I'm going to say that to you one more time. When you learn to affect people positively, that is, the effect of that is your income will increase. How is that possible? Once again, if you're at a restaurant, I give that for example. If somebody I used to be a server for 10 years, and my goal as a server was to make sure you left that table not thinking while you were there at that table, you thought about nothing that went on for the rest of the day. My goal was to make you smile, laugh, enjoy your time while you were at the restaurant, not thinking about anything else but what you were laughing at because of the conversation that we had. And guess what? I perfected that art. I'd say 99% of my tables, because every time, you can't please everybody. Somebody's going to find something to complain about every now and then. But 99% of my tables understood and knew without a shadow of a doubt that when they came and they sat in Lyndon's section, Pee-wee they knew me as, they were going to enjoy themselves. That's right. Set true expectations. Exactly. You have to set true expectations. Just like Miss Michelle said. They knew exactly that, because when they were there, I affected them so much. Now, what happens when they think about that time when you went to a restaurant and got that impeccable service? What did that entice you to do? As a server, my job was affect you. Hold on. I'm sorry. What are you doing, girl? I'm sorry. I'm talking to my dog. My job was to affect you in a manner where you really enjoy being there. And the effects of that was me getting a larger tip. Now, if I went in there focused on my money, trying to just get you to buy everything, and I just brought, I really didn't have customer service. I just brought you something, sat it down, just came back, you good, and left. That really would have affected. That was the effect of that, was that I'm here to serve tables. I'm here to make money. I'm not thinking about anything else. But my goal was to affect you in a way that you felt so comfortable while you were there, you didn't mind leaving extra money. That's how you have to present your business when you're talking to people. You have to show people that you genuinely care about them in order to begin to get that increase in your income. So many people say, I want to make 6 figures. I want to make 5 figures. I want to make $1 million a year. I want to make this, but they're not willing to invest and actually help people. They're not willing to invest and actually help other people do exactly that. They're not willing to. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Some people are just selfish like that. Either that or some people just don't understand. So the difference between effect and affect is that is going to determine the outcome of your success. It's going to determine the outcomes of your success. Reason? Because I say you have to learn how to affect people in order for the effects to benefit you. Now, you can affect people in a negative way, and that's really going to be back. There we go. Okay, you can learn to affect people in a negative way, and that's going to affect your income as well. I'll tell you exactly why. You want people to come into your network marketing company. Okay, whatever you want people to enter your business, you want them to come into your business, brick and mortar business. Say they enter into your network marketing company. You tell them whatever it is it takes, because some folks would just say, I tell them whatever it takes to get them in. I've heard people say that before. You tell them whatever it takes to get them in. They come in, and guess what? You leave them alone. Now, you are worried about your effects. If you're dealing with a company that has residuals based on how many people you recruit and stay in, and based on sales and numbers and stuff like that, and you invite somebody in and you leave them, guess what's going to happen? Those people are going to leave too. And guess what that does to your income? That's going to negatively affect it. When you start looking at the retention rates, somebody comes in and all of a sudden you don't have any help. You didn't help me grow my business. I went and found, I don't care if they left you and went and joined somebody else with the same company if that was possible. I've seen that happen too. Because the person only was thinking about the effects. They had no leadership skills and they had no intentions of leading anyone. They were only thinking of the money that they got in the front, not knowing that this person goes over here, end up actually learning something and becoming a fireball. Could have been a huge outcome, a great advantage to having this person on your team. But somebody was thinking about the effects of having this money right now because they took the time to actually care about the person that they brought into the business. Same thing with a brick and mortar. Somebody walk in, you think about somebody at a register who doesn't enjoy their job. You come in, you go to the register and stand hello. They have to have the worst and funkiest attitude. Guess what's going to happen? Number one, you might not have that job too long if that business owner actually cares about their business. If they get complaint after complaint after complaint, guess what? We got to get about it. You got to get rid of this person that's being complained about. All right. And sorry for these disconnections. You know, Facebook keep losing this connection, all this kind of stuff, every reason. But if you agree with this, like I said, throw me a few likes, a few hearts if you understand what I'm saying. The affect determines your outcome. It determines your income. It determines your out. And I said that on purpose. Your affect determines your outcome and your income. It really makes a difference. You have to learn how to affect people in a positive manner, and that's going to make the difference between your income. So that was the message today. You know what I plan on doing? What my goal is to do? To affect as many people as possible in a positive way to be able to help them grow their business. That's what I want to affect people to do. There is a link at the top of the comments. I left that there on purpose because that's how we can begin to work together. That's how we can begin to work together. Some people say, well, I'm not used to doing this. That's because you hadn't had anybody. It's like a relationship. Sometimes when you have somebody who don't know how to treat you right, when you get somebody that does know how to treat you right, it's hard to appreciate it. It's a very understood stature. You're so used to the negative. When you get positive, you just like, I don't know what to do. That link at the very top of the comments is for me to work with you. I can tell you straight up, it's a test drive. There's nothing set in stone. You don't have to sign any contracts, anything like that. But it's a test drive to find out if what I have to offer for you is of value for you. If it's not, guess what? You don't have to stick around. You don't have to stay. But you definitely find out. It's definitely worth finding out if it's something that I want. Because you're going to find out that this industry I want to introduce you to, and it's not a network marketing business opportunity. I'm not asking you to join my business. This is a platform to help you grow your business. If you don't have a business, we can help you find one. We can help you find one. A lot of people say, well, how do I know which business to join? That's a whole nother video. Matter of fact, I will go through that one soon. How do I find the right opportunity for me? You know what I used to say? I kept saying, find something you love to do and you'll enjoy it. Guess what? No, it's not too many people that enjoy work, period. because it doesn't matter what company you join, you have to put work into it. And that's what people don't want to do. That's what people don't, they're not willing to work for it. But I would tell you, if you want to become successful, you want to make 5 figures. Look at the people that make 5, 6, and 7 figures and look at how hard they work. Look at them, really examine them and find out how many of them actually sit back and do nothing but enjoy taking paychecks. None of them do. Not one. As much as Donald Trump isn't liked right now, his income comes because he worked his butt off to get to that point. As much as people do not like those income earners, certain people don't like specific singers or rappers, but guess what? They're always traveling the country, providing entertainment for people all across the world. They're working. When you think about athletes, I'm like, oh, I don't like this athlete. Or this athlete get paid that much. How they pay him that much? Guess what? That person is grinding each and every day, training physically to be ready to be on the court, on the field, on the diamond, or whatever other sport, on the track, whatever other sport they play. They're out there grinding. They're working. The people that are making the money that you want to make are working. And you know why they stay there? Because a lot of them learn to affect the people that they're around. They weren't thinking about the effects. The coaches, whenever you see people, famous athletes come around, they thank their coaches. They thank their trainers. Why is that? Because those trainers took the time to make an effect. And how does that benefit them? Effects. The effect of that is wonderful. When that person goes pro, it's a great feeling for somebody to say, look at the Olympics. Whenever somebody won a gold medal, who were the first people that they showed? Their trainers. They knew exactly where they were sitting in the stands. See, this is stuff that people don't think about. This kind of stuff I love thinking about. This is exactly why. We're talking about effect and affect here. But the Olympics just ended. And I love track and field and I love swimming. And I didn't run, but I was a swimmer. There are no baseball in the Olympics, so I couldn't watch baseball. But I love watching track and field. And I love watching swimming. But every single time an athlete, what's going on, Miss Asiri? How you doing? Great to see you. But every single time an athlete won a gold medal, who did they show? They showed the person that did the gold medal, and they went directly to their trainer. Like I said, they knew exactly where they sat. And why? Because that trainer trained that person. You can see that it's just as much excitement to see somebody succeed because you poured into them and you poured into them and you made an effect. You've made an effect. It is so much more excitement when you're able to see an effect that you made pay off on somebody. When you focused on the effect, when somebody could have charged $3,000 an hour, I'm going to work with you for $3,000. If that person never gets an effect, it doesn't matter. Hey, I'm still charging you $3,000. You got to pay. That's the person focusing on the effect. All they want is the outcome. All they want is the money. Somebody who really cares is going to make sure they train you and do what they have for you to have success. That's where they make an effect. That's why people that win those gold medals run and jump up into the stands and run straight to that person and give them a hug and thank them for what they've done, whether it's their parent or it's their trainer. Because they made an effect in them that created a result that was dream come true. That's exactly what you can do in your business. And that's exactly what I want to help you do in your business. I want to make an effect on you for you to begin to see those results in your business. This is not a business opportunity. That link that you see at the top of the comments is not a business opportunity. It's an opportunity for us to connect, to be able to learn, to help you grow how to grow your business. The effects of that is me affecting you and showing you how you can do exactly all the branding. The effect of that, for me, is actually seeing you get the results that you want. Because I would love for you to be that track star that crosses first and get that goal line. And the first thing you do is run up to me and say, I appreciate for all the help that you did. I've got a gentleman like that and a young lady like that. I love to throw shots out. Matter of fact, a few. These are the people. These are a few of the people that have actually trained me as I've grown in my journey in network marketing to be able to grow my brand. Diane Hockman, thank you. Keisha Bass, thank you. Oh man, my dude Steve Krivda, I hugely appreciate you, Steve. I love you, dude. Really, Steve Krivda. Diane Hockman, I love you too for everything you've done. Thank you too. I have a huge respect and huge thank for the both of you for the most of all. Stephen and Lanacia Rachel, thank you. Mark Harbert, thank you. I truly thank you. Keisha Bass, you don't know it, but thank you. My dude Brian Finale and Jim Finale, both of you all, thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Ray Higdon, I'm applying a tool right now. I'm applying a tool right now, and I can show you. Matter of fact, if I still got this up, no, I didn't put it up. I just took it down. But it was a tool that I'm using, a tool that I got from a gentleman by the name, a trainer I got from Ray Higdon that I applied. And got results from it. But these are the people that are making a huge, those are the people that I see myself being a track star, and they're standing in the stands. And as I cross that line, I'm getting that gold medal. I'm looking up into the stands and saying thank you to those people because they affected me. They have affected me. They have poured into me for me to be able to get the results. And that's exactly what I want to do for you. I want to see someone get the results and benefit from the things that we do together. All right. So I asked if this was a value that you like, comment and share. If you're hopping on at the end of this, Quinn, hey, good to see you, Bernard, man. Appreciate you hopping on. If this was the value ask that you like, I appreciate the comments. Any comments that you put in there, I'll respond to. If you're needing information, it was like, look, I'm not a link clicker. That's kind of how I thought. A lot of people are like, well, I'm not a link clicker. I don't know where it goes. Trust me. I'm not trying to spam you. I'm not trying to get you to join my business, anything else like that. But the only thing you can do is take a look at this stuff and find out, am I worthy of doing this? Yes, you are. You have a business and you want to grow it? Yes, you are. Again, I'm not looking to get a dollar off of you. I'm looking to get an effect to help you change your business. Plain and simple. I want to make an effect on your life, on your business, and the outcomes that you have. All right. I want to see you succeed just as bad as you want to see you succeed, but you've got to want it. Effect versus affect. What are you aiming for in your business? When you're out there throwing your link name, your company name, it sounds like I just want you to join my business. I just want you to join my business. You sound like you're looking for effects. But when you begin to provide value and help people, show people how your product can benefit them. That's how you can start making an effect. Like, so how do I make an effect? How do I transfer from making an effect to making an effect? Show people what your product can do for them, whether it be physically, financially, whether it's your service that can help them provide something. Show them what your product or your service can do for them. That's what that top link is for. I'm showing you what our service can do for you. All right. So if this was a value to you, I ask that you like, comment, and share. And as you grow in your business, and as you building your brand, and as you grow in your network, and as you grow with people, I ask that you learn to focus on the effect that you have on people, and not the effect of what you'll get. Okay. Because as I said before, when you focus on the effect, your effects will become greater and cause you success. When you focus on the effect, your business will suffer. All right. So once again, since this was a new live, the last one I just had to restart, I want y'all to keep an eye out. I am working on one more thing, and this is final. I actually thought I was doing about 3 or 4 pages, but grow your following, how to build a successful brand using your Facebook fan page. So look at this thing. And I show you through my fan page, which I actually started getting a whole lot more engagement on because of the fact that I'm doing this thing. But it turned out to be 8. Be sure you look for this. This is about to come. I'm about to release this thing. And hopefully this week, if I get the last thing, I'm waiting on one final key piece. And this is 18 pages of an ebook of how to build your brand using the using Facebook fan page. So be ready to build your brand. If you got a professional, whether you have a brick and mortar business or if you have a network marketing company, start looking for me. I will provide the link to be able to have access to this thing. And right now I'm giving away free. I actually thought about charging to start selling this thing, but at this moment I'll actually be giving it away free. So when I release it, if you want a copy or if you want to have access to it, make sure you let me know, and I'll make sure to send you over the link so you can be able to have access to be able to learn how to build your brand using the Facebook fan page. All right. So, and if you have a business, it's very important to have one. It's just as important as having a blog. Okay. And I talked about that a couple of weeks ago when we talked about blogging, but having a fan page and beginning to brand yourself make a huge difference. All right. So once again, if this was a value, I ask that you like, comment, Like I said, I respond to comments. If you want access to that thing when I release it, I will make sure I send you over the info and share this thing out. Please. There are a lot of people that you know, that I know, that you know, are focusing on the effects. All they want is the money when it comes to business. They're not focused on how they can affect people and how it can actually benefit their business. The effect that you have on people can actually benefit your business. And that's what I want people to truly understand, that you can make it a difference in somebody's life and actually increase your income. Because when you increase your value, you increase your income. When you become more valuable to the industry, you increase your income. All right, so I'm about to get out of here. Y'all have a blessed day, and make sure y'all focusing on those affects. All right, see y'all later. And one more thing, that notifications button right in the middle of the screen, make sure you turn that on. So whenever I go live, you don't miss a single chance when I go live. All right, so cut those notifications on. What's going on, Mr. Dennis? Great to see you, man. Appreciate you hopping on. This is actually the very end, and I am about to hop off. You can catch the replay on it, but we talked about the effect versus the affects. All right, so y'all have a blessed one. If this is of value, like, comment, and share, and make sure you cut on those notifications so you don't miss a single time when I go live one more time. And on that following, make sure you hit C first so you see all the great stuff that I get a chance to put out there for you. All right, y'all have a blessed one.